Hello, everyone. Hope you are doing good. Today, I'm going to talk about one of the most powerful yet underrated features of the world of data engineering. That's database federation. If you have ever struggled with data sitting in multiple systems at your company and wished you could query all of it from one place, then this video is for you. Hi, I'm Yuvaraj, and today I'm going to show you Exasol's virtual schema live in action. What if I told you that you could query data from two completely different databases using a single SQL query without moving a single byte of data? No ETL pipelines, no data duplications, no waiting. That's exactly what I'm going to show you today using Exasol Virtual Schema. Well, let me set the scene here. Imagine you are a data engineer at a bank, at a financial institution. Your bank has a customer transaction data in Exasol database because Exasol database is the fastest analytical engine on the planet for high volume queries. But your risk and compliance team stores credit scores, KYC status, and income data in Snowflake because that's what the compliance vendor integrated with. And your fraud detection team runs ML models on the Databricks. There are three teams, three different databases, and three different systems. And every time someone wants to have a unified view, what happens? Someone needs to build a pipeline, data gets copied, it goes stale. Does this sound familiar? This is the reality of most banks and financial institutions today. Not only bank and financial institutions, any company, any manufacturing institutes were using different databases for their different purposes. And it's expensive, slow, and fragile. Okay, let's move on the demo. Let me show you the data silos first. Here's our customer transaction data sitting natively in Exasol. So I'll run a query for it. Okay, five customers, their transaction amounts and datas. This is our core banking data, fast in memory, columnar storage in Exasol. Now let me switch to Snowflake. So same customers. One second, let me run a query here. This database, it's a Snowflake, so I'm running a query here for the credit score and other stuff. So here we can see the same customers, same here for the credit score, risk category, and KYC status as annual incomes completely for completely separate system, separate login, separate query tool. So there are two systems involved in here. The customer transaction data sits in Exasol, and the credit score and credit history stays in Snowflake. So two systems, two logins, and two queries. This is the reality for most banks today. Now, the moment of truth, one SQL query, two databases, zero ETL. Let's run the query. So watch carefully. UV learn customer is XSL data and Snowflake VS credit score is live Snowflake data. I'm joining them with a standard SQL join. Let's run this query. Okay, here it is. Customer name, transaction amount from XSR, credit score, risk category, KYC status, and annual income from Snowflake. One query, one result, no ETL pipeline, and no data duplication, and no stale data. So just take a look at the data. So here, if you see, Priya Sharma has a credit score of 520, which is high risk, and she just made an 82,000 transaction. That's exactly the kind of insight a fraud analyst needs in real time. And with virtual schema, they get it instantly. And this is just the beginning. So XSL Community Edition comes preloaded with virtual schema adapters for different databases. Let's check what are the databases we have an adapter for. Run this query. Here, you can see XSL. It's preloaded with virtual schema adapters for Snowflake, MySQL, Oracle, PostgreSQL, Redshift, whatnot, SQL Server, Databricks, and everything. One XSL instance, one SQL interface, your entire data landscape is connected. So, virtual schema is one of the most powerful and underrated features in the data engineering world. No other analytical databases does this as elegantly as Exasol. If you are working with multiple data sources and spending hours on ETL pipelines, give Exasol Virtual Schema a try. A community edition is completely free. If you found this useful, like and follow for more deep dives into Exasol capabilities. See you in the next one.